All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna move into our award predictions now.
Yeah.
This is where we might get a little more differentiation, maybe some controversy. We'll see.
Could be.
Do you want to start out with MVP?
You know what? Sure. Let's just go big here. My MVP. I mean, I'm gonna try to not overthink this too much. I'm going with LeBron James. All right.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. I'm going with LeBron James because I think that the voters are finally going to recognize this year that they've been overlooking the best player in the league for what has it been? 4 years since the last time he won it?
I believe so. 4 years.
Yeah. So they're going to realize,
Might be
well,
longer than that.
this guy's consistently putting up 25, 7, and 7. I wonder why we haven't given him the MVP a couple of years in a row. So I think they're finally going to wake up and give him the MVP rightfully deserves.
Interesting. I completely agree with you.
Who would have thought?
I have LeBron winning the MVP as well for
Mm-hmm.
a lot of those same reasons. It's funny that if you ask anybody, the MVP is such a weird award. You
I
ask
know.
anybody who the best player in the NBA is, and everyone will tell you LeBron James.
Yeah.
If they don't tell you LeBron James, then they don't really know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
So I agree in that the voters are hopefully going to start thinking that, all right, let's truly take a look at LeBron's doing over there in Cleveland. And like I said earlier, I think Cleveland's going all out this year.
Oh yeah.
LeBron's going to have to really carry that team
He
when
is.
Isaiah is out. He's going to have to take a lot more of the load. So early season, I see him getting out to a really hot start,
Mhm.
and really Cleveland's going to be a dangerous team. I think LeBron's going to have another great year, and he's going to take home some hardware this year.
Yeah, I agree. Who do you think are like some dark horse candidates here for MVP? I've got one in mind.
I have one in mind.
Mhm.
I think I've mentioned this to you before, but I think John Wall as a
Oh yeah.
good shot.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Wizards have potential to move up past 3 in the standings to maybe that 2 or even 1 spot, and if they do
Ooh-wee.
that, I'll talk a little more about that later.
Okay.
But I think John Wall is primed for. He had a quote unquote breakout season last
Mhm.
year. I think he could even improve on that this year. Average upwards of 24 points a game, 10
Hell yeah.
assists, 2 steals, good efficiency.
Yep.
I see John Wall as a potential for a dark horse MVP candidate.
He's just so underappreciated.
He really
He's
is.
so good on defense. He can distribute the ball. He can score pretty much at will in just so many different ways. I mean, he's just so underappreciated for sure. My dark horse, I've got Giannis is my dark horse. I think he's going to put up just ridiculous numbers this year. If he can actually develop a jump shot that supposedly he's been working on,
Supposedly.
yeah, we'll see what he's capable of here if he can develop that jump shot because he's going to put up monster numbers regardless. So it all kind of depends on that jump shot for me. But
Yeah, I agree. I thought about Giannis. I don't think he's quite there yet.
Mhm.
I definitely think he's going to win an MVP at some point in his career.
Mhm.
I don't know. He's like 23 years old right now. I think he
Yeah.
still has a little bit more of development to go before he can get there. But yeah, that's a solid dark horse pick, I think.
Yeah. So for rookie of the year, who do you have winning the rookie?
This has changed since last time we've talked.
Oh, okay, cool.
I am picking Ben Simmons to win rookie.
Oh no! Oh no! Please tell me why.
Hear
This
me
is
out.
Terrible.
It's not terrible. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Hear me out. So Ben Simmons is in the interesting position that Joel Embiid was in last year, where he's not a true rookie. He's not part of this draft class. He got injured last year, and so he's had an entire year more than these rookies to train with NBA training staffs. He's watched every single game because he traveled with the team, sitting on the bench, absorbing the culture.
Mm-hmm.
He's watched NBA games. He's been in this. He's been in this system for an entire year more than these other rookies have.
Mm-hmm.
He's more physically developed than these other rookies.
That's
he's
very
more
true.
mentally developed than these other rookies. And I think he's going to be given the keys to this Philadelphia 76ers team. Efficiency, probably not going to have a very efficient season.
No.
However, he's going to put up some monster numbers, I
Mhm.
think. We've talked about Lonzo putting up these monster numbers
Yeah.
of like a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds, and sort of
Some scoring,
some
like
scoring.
10 points.
Yeah, not crazy. I think Simmons is going to score more than Ball.
He
He's going
probably
to rebound more than Ball.
Oh yeah.
ball. He's obviously not gonna have the same amount of assists, but for his position, the small forward, power forward, I think he's gonna get somewhere around 5 assists a game, which
Yeah.
is pretty insane for somebody who's 6'10".
Yeah.
I think the development point, and he's going to be given the keys to Philadelphia. I'm expecting Ben Simmons to have a crazy year, and he's my pick for rookie of the year.
Okay. I mean, that does make some sense. I'm just not convinced he's going to be able to stay healthy, and that, I mean, he's going to put up some monster numbers when he plays, but I just don't think that he's going to have like the team around him to really kind of support that campaign. But I mean, that seems kind of hypocritical for my pick.
Exactly.
I've got Dennis Smith Jr., baby. My boy Dennis Smith, he's definitely going to be starting throughout the year. And don't try to rebuttal that because you know Yogi Ferrell or JJ Barea will not be starting at point guard.
I know originally Rick Carlisle said Yogi Ferrell was starting, but I think recently he said that Dennis Smith was being given the keys to this team, which is good for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My point about Dennis Smith being the rookie of the year is that when you want to talk about monster numbers, I mean, he's got pretty much nobody around him. He's got Harrison Barnes and Dirk to score. And I mean,
Wesley Matthews.
Oh yeah, Wesley Matthews. I forgot that he's such a premier scoring option. Yeah, but
don't hate, man.
You know what? The bow and arrow celebration is the only thing I even like about him, man. Fair enough. But Dennis Smith, I think he's gonna put up ridiculous numbers. He's gonna score like 15 points a game, probably at least, in my opinion. Whole average 6 or 7 assists, and he's just gonna.
Who is he assisting to?
You just named off your boy Wesley Matthews, and I mean, come on now, Dirk.
6 or 7 assists. Barnes? I think that's an insane number for him to average.
We'll see. The proof will be in the pudding, I guess. Huh?
I guess you can prove me wrong. I'm feeling like 4.
Maybe, but I think he's just gonna show his explosiveness, and he's just gonna score a ton.
I think Dennis Smith is gonna be a really fun player to watch.
Yes.
He's gonna put up points. You're right.
Oh yeah.
I think the voters are gonna be more willing to accept an all-around game better. So I think Simmons, and even I think Lonzo is a better pick than Smith. But Smith is going to be a fantastic rookie. I agree with all of what you're saying. I just value a little more all-around game.
Yeah. Also, Smith is going to be just crazy inefficient, but that's okay.
I mean, most rookies are.
Yeah.
Do you have a dark horse in that category?
Not really.
Okay.
I just don't.
I'm gonna throw one out at you.
Okay.
I don't even know if you've heard of this person before.
Oh my goodness.
Are you familiar with Bogdan Bogdanovic?
I am.
Not Bojan Bogdanovic.
Oh.
Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Bogdan Bogdanovic. I have not.
Yes. He's on the Sacramento Kings.
Oh, okay.
He was drafted, I believe, in 2014.
Oh,
he's been playing overseas. Apparently, this dude is like the truth. He's 25 now, but he's like a small forward and just can shoot lights out and is super athletic.
That's all the Europeans do, dude. Is shoot lights out. But
I read an article about him saying that he's a dark horse for rookie of the year. I watched some film on him. The dude is pretty filthy.
Okay.
He's gonna get minutes in Sacramento. So I don't know. I'm excited. I want to keep an eye out on him for this year.
Okay. So most improved player. Who do you have as your man?
Oh crap! I didn't write this down. I do have somebody in mind. I didn't do a lot of research into this, so I'm just kind of throwing this one out here. Thon Maker. I think he could have a breakout year. I think he's going to get more minutes this year. He's still going to start. I know he started a lot last year, and Greg Monroe got a majority of the minutes, though. But I think Thon Maker is going to get more and really improve on his game this year.
Okay. That makes sense. My pick, I did a little bit of research on the most improved player. I don't know why I'm so interested in most improved players. I like seeing progression from players. So I looked into some of the previous winners the past couple of years, and they're guys like CJ McCollum, Jimmy Butler, and Giannis. So in my opinion, you got to kind of make that leap from being just like a good player to being a star. I don't see Thon Maker doing that, so I don't think he's going to get the votes for it.
Fair.
So I think that D'Angelo Russell is going to be the most improved player. He's going to have no one around him on the Nets. He's going to put up at least 20 points a game, and he'll take it home easy.
Yeah, I can't dispute that. That's a good argument. Yeah, that's a solid pick for most improved.
All right. So that one was pretty easy. How about defensive player of the year?
Draymond. Don't need to say anything else.
Okay, well, I'm saying Rudy Gobert, but
I mean that's also fair. I mean,
it's going to be one of those two.
Either or Kawhi could be in the mix.
Maybe.
I think a dark horse, low key, Jimmy Butler
Hmm.
reuniting with Tom Thibodeau
Yeah,
could
maybe.
could put up a crazy defensive season.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't likelihood not high, but
Hmm.
I think if I had to pick somebody other than those three, I'd go with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. The problem is, I just don't know how the voters vote on Defensive Player of the Year. Like, is it on eye test? Is it the advanced statistics? Is it just straight up blocks or steals?
I highly doubt it's that. I mean, that's how 2K does it, but
Yeah.
this isn't 2K.
No. Yeah. I think Rudy Gobert because the I think the voters are gonna not want to give it to Draymond 2 years in a row. I don't know why I think that, but I think that they're just gonna want to spread the love to Rudy Gobert because he's so good defensively year after year, and they're gonna say, we haven't given it to him yet. Why don't we just do that now?
Don't get me wrong, I love
I know you
Rudy
do.
Gobert. I love Rudy Gobert.
Mhm.
Great player, and I agree, fantastic defensive player. You know, that's a good point about maybe not wanting. They might be getting fatigued with the Draymond and Kawhi conversation.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see it. I just think Draymond is the best
Hmm.
defensive player in the
Hmm.
NBA, so I'm just giving the award to him.
Yeah.